Hello, my name's Jason and welcome to another episode of me painting again. Oh yeah, painting again. And this time we're going to be doing this mountain picture that I've done in oils, and I'm going to have a go at it in acrylics, do something similar at least, try and get a mountain in there and see if it's possible, because I don't know. I've never tried this before, and if it doesn't work... In fact, if it doesn't work, I won't be releasing this video. I'll be hiding it, deleting it, pretending this had never happened. But if it does work, I'll be releasing this video and you'll be seeing me bask in all my glory and doing fist in the air shakes like this. I just thought I'd have a go at it. I've been getting a lot of messages. I've got acrylics. I can't do what you're doing. Can you do this in acrylics and not oils? Because I can't do it. And I've been bought a load of acrylic paints. What am I supposed to do? I can't do it. And I know what you mean. Because when I first started out, I started with acrylics. Well, actually, I started with watercolours and gave up with those pretty quick. And then I got some acrylic paints and I got a bit of success, but I still struggled. And then that was when I went into my Bob Ross binge watching, and and I tried to copy what he was doing in acrylics, and I couldn't. And it became very frustrating time. And then that was when I made the shift to oils. But when I decided I didn't want paint thinner in my bedroom, before I had a spare room to paint in, and I used to paint in a garage as well, and so the fumes wasn't getting to me. And then I realised, maybe I should go back to painting with acrylics, because I want painting at all. And then I did a few paintings of acrylics, and that's when I found water mixable oils, and I was like, well, that gives me the best of both worlds. I can use oil still, but also I can don't have to use paint thinners and stuff. But anyway, I'm rambling on a bit too much here. I got some of this structure gel. Galeria structure gel. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but I prefer the pronunciation of Galeria. Makes it sound more mystical. Galeria. So I'll put a bit of this structure gel on my palette, and hopefully if I mix it with some white, it actually comes out. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's weird stuff. I don't understand it, to be honest, but it's supposed to make your paint a bit thicker, and that's what we want. Well, that's what we're hoping for anyway. I'll put a bit of white out as well. Okay, now then, I'm going to try and mix. I'll take some of it off. I'll mix it with my white. Now it's supposed to keep your paint... keep your paint? I don't know what I was trying to say there. But it gives you paint structure. Structure gel. Let's keep it simple. I'm no scientist. I've used structure gel type stuff with water mixable oils, because you can get something to make your paint more to be used more in pasto like, which is what this is supposed to do. And it does thicken the paint up quite well. So okay, well, we'll leave that there for now. Let us use some blue. I'm going to use some... I've got Winsor Blue out. I'm not sure what this is supposed to be. It's just Winsor Blue, or maybe I just don't know. It just says Winsor Blue. Let's get a brush. Let's put some of this blue on the canvas. Have a look at it. This isn't going to be the same painting as that one. It's going to be different, of course. I might use a bit of water in the paint just to spread it out a little bit better. Give me a bit of a Just move that one across. So I'm just going to put a nice thin blue over this, because what I've got on there is some black. And I want some blue on it. Give it that blue tone. A little bit of water to thin it. Good, because what I find is if I make it quite thin, acrylic, I mean it works very much like a watercolour. So I just want a thin wash over this. Okay, something like that, just tone it a bit, and now I'm going to grab some white in this. White and blue, and let's have like a light area. See how light this is? This is quite light, isn't it? And we'll just blend that in with that colour for our sky. Start there and then work out while it's still a little bit wet, because then it'll blend together nicely, which is what we want to happen. Want it to blend. It feels a little tacky already actually, because I've only put a thin wash on. It dries fast. Okay, let's just sit back, have a look, see how that looks. Might just move this light up a little bit so it's not as glary. Let's get a bit more of this colour, maybe a bit more white in it. I quite like having this glow at the base there. Kind of work out a bit. Get some of that blue. Get some of the blue in with it, get some colour. Okay, I'll just use a cleaner brush, a clean brush. Just mix that top bit in there. So it's kind of dark and then it goes a bit lighter. And that'll do for me. And then what I want to do, shall I use the knife yet? I want to dull this colour straight away, this white that I've got mixed. So let's put some blue in it. Blue and white. Okay. Just leave that a second. So what we need to do now is think about the mountain. So I've got a different sort of canvas size. So what I want the mountain shape to be, got some black. I'm using Winsor Blue, Mars Black and Titanium White, and that is it. That is the whole selection of colour. I might use this brush again. Got some blue on it. Blue and black. Blue and black. And we'll start putting in the mountain shape. So I want the mountain to be here. Sort of there. That sort of shape. I'm going to look at my original picture, and then it's going to come down there, like that, and then going to have a bit there as well. So this paint underneath is drying already. It's getting all tacky, I can feel it. So I'll have that to there, and then I might get a bit more blue. Bit more of the blue, bit more of the blue, blue and black, blue and black. Might have this coming down like that, and maybe there's another peak there, like that. Sort of like that. So you can be experimental with your mountain, any way you like it to be. It's your mountain. I'm kind of thinking I want it to be pretty simple, simple-ish anyway. And then it's going to have those trees at the base, like in the other one. So what I've missed is a bit of sky. I need a bit of sky here, so let's put that in. I kind of like the idea of a glow behind. Just sit back. Sit back, have a look. Sit back, have a look. Always sitting back, having a look. Do I like that mountain? No. Doesn't feel right. It feels like it should be more like that. That feels better. Feels a bit more different, and then we can decide on the lights and darks. So this is already starting to feel a bit tacky. Okay, yeah, quite like that. Quite like that actually. So, as that's drying, I need to start mixing this colour. I want like a dull bluey, blacky, grey. It's got sort of a greeny kind of look into the. So this is a mixture of black, blue, white, and the structure gel. Cut across a little roll of paint, and also a blob on your finger. I didn't mean to do that. I think I'll get myself a wet wipe. Always get yourself some wet wipes, so when you dip your finger in the paint or whatever, then you can get the paint off, basically. There's quite a lot of paint on this already. It's dried on it. Anyway, cut across. Let's get a bit more white in there. Cut across, a little roll of paint. Now then, I think I'll go for a really small roll. I've gone for a really, really small roll of paint. Now, looking at the light, we're going to do the same, probably a light on that side. So with your finger and your thumb only, yeah. You've seen this before, you see me do this. Light pressure, light pressure. Now I start with the knife at an angle like this, and then you can sort of feel the paint come off. Like that, and then come down. Light pressure though. Very light pressure. And just drag it out. Just going to move some brushes because it was knocking into my hand. And then over here, light pressure. Really light. Till we get the feel of it. Till it feels a little bit better. You can have it going around there and then down. Like that. And here as well. A bit there, at the top there. Okay, just sit back, have a look. Now I want some darker colour. Darker, a bit of a blue and black. Blue and black. Now I'm going to need some more structure gel because I've used it all on that bit. Now I've got to try and open it again. Ugh. Okay. Some of this. And our colour. Give it. Got a nice blue going on here. Dark bluey black. Cut across. A little roll of paint, just like before, and then we can put a little bit of a shadow colour in. A bit more. Thinking of the shadow. Got a big blob on that. Don't want that blob. So I've got the shadow there. Around there as well. A little bit in there. Sitting back, having a look. Always sitting back, having a look. See what we've got. Okay, just wipe the knife. Now what I want to do, in the dark area, I want to come back with some really dark, because on the original picture I didn't have it quite as light as that. So I'll put a bit more black in. Certain things happen when you do it like this. It's sort of, you get like different changes that I like. Like there's this big hole here and I really like that. I like the way it looks. So I've got some dark now. I'm going to go over some of this. Just to darken it a bit more. So I think I went a little bit too light originally. So I'll just darken it a bit in places. Something like that. Just sit back, have a look. I do like that better actually. I've got this bit up here, needs darkening, and then down here, light pressure. Always light pressure. And always sitting back. Yeah, I quite like that. We'll maneuver that off. The knife, and what I think I'll do, using some more of that thickening agent, structure gel, get a little bit of a lighter colour, and then I can pick out some areas that I want a bit lighter. So a little roll of paint, maybe the snow's a bit brighter there. This isn't pure white though, it's blue and white. Blue and white, and maybe it's a little bit brighter there, a bit there. Just a few places, not everywhere. Maybe here. Just sitting back, having a look. Maybe I can brighten this bit here. it's quite a not bad. It's not bad, is it? I feel like that area that goes behind needs a bit more to it. And this bit here. I'll just sort of tap some colour in that gap. And I kind of feel like that gap there needs a little something as well. I'm just going to sort of clean up some of the areas. Just put in little bits of colour. Sit back, have a look. I do quite like it. I quite like the way it's looking. I feel like there should be a bit more light along that bit there. I can bring that down like that. Okay. Okay. Let's grab another wet wipe and let's think about the next stage. What we want to do. We want to put some trees in, and wiping my hand while I'm at it. Let's get some trees in there. We'll wash our hands when we finish. So I'm going to use this colour, this dark colour. Let's put in some trees. I'm just going to just touch like this. Get some of this dark colour and just press. Get a bit of light colour maybe, just so you can, just so it separates a little bit. You can get the impression that there's loads and loads of trees back there. Okay, yeah, that looks alright. Now I need some snow, so I'll get some of this white and get some of this blue. White and blue, and let's see how the snow looks. Get some snow going. Just clean that up a little bit there. Just use some blue and just start filling in. Now there's a bit of a hill there, isn't there? So let's put that in. Okay. And you can kind of play with it, like you can see there's some snowy areas like down here. Bring that in with that. A bit there, just put a little bit of colour there as well. Okay, just sit back, have a look. Let's get a bit more of the white. I want to create a space there. Okay. Let's get a bit more in there. Maybe we'll have some that goes along there as well. Okay, sit back, have a look. What do we need? I could do with some foreground trees now. What should we use? Let's just use this big old brush. So I'll pull colour both directions. Let's get a bit more blue in there. colour in both directions. Get some of this structure gel mixed in with it. Some hair sticking out there. And we need some trees, so let's have a tree there. Have a tree right there. Have one there. We'll do it similar to how I did the other ones. Just sort of pull it out like that. Just using dark at the moment, and then maybe there's one round here. Let's pull that one out. I've got one there on this one, so there's one sort of here. Okay. Yeah. Just want to fill that bit in there. It's a little bit of a gaping hole there. Now I'm going to use a smaller brush. Get some light colour. Not quite as light as that just yet. Some blue and white. Just drop some water on it because it's starting to dry. So, and now having a look at the trees, we need to start putting some little thingies on it. Little bits on it, and then go a little brighter, a bit more white in the mix, a bit more snow on this side so you can see it more on this side. Like I did in the other one. Yeah, quite like that one. Let's get a bit of light and just a bit of snow there. Plant that tree basically. Let's go a little darker again. Let's do some little bits on this tree. Okay, and then go a bit lighter. Do a few more of these. Okay, let's plant this tree as well. And that tree in the distance. Let's go darker again. So you go darker. And then go lighter. A bit of blue in there, a bit of blue, a bit of white. Okay, I'm going to get a little bit more of the white, blob some bits of snow on there. Just add some more light on there, onto that one side. And did have a tree there as well, so let's put a tree in here. I'm going to have it about there, I think. A bit different to before, a bit of a different position. That tree. Same idea. Pulling the brush strokes out. And I'll have that planted about there. And then while I've got this dark on the brush, I'm going to pull a little bit of shadow out. Use the lighter brush just to put that shadow in. Okay, and then this tree, got a bigger shadow there. Okay, now let's bring out some of these light bits on the tree. And get a little bit of the light colour. So what I try and do is use the fresh paint on this side, and then use the brush when a lot of the paint has gone off it on the other side, just to balance it out a little bit sometimes. Okay, now what I want to do, let me get this brush. I want to have some white and blue mix. I want to start putting some of the snow on the ground a bit better. In that area, it's a bit more in front of there, more there. Just sit back, have a look. I'm going to use different angles as well. Create like snow drifts or hills. Just so it's not all flat. Okay, sit back, have a look. Sit back. Yeah, so the mountain and snow, I could blue some areas a bit more if I wanted, just to cool areas down, like the shadow there or little areas. So it's not so white. Just turn the temperature down a bit in places. But yeah, that shows you a acrylic painting of a mountain and some trees that you could do. Just a bit of time, a bit of patience, a bit of magical structure gel. And I don't really like that bright one that I just put there. Just soften that. Bit of dark here. Okay. Looks a little bit too, as always, I could spend ages doing this painting. I'm going to be painting it till next year. But you get to a point where you think, well, you know, you should really stop now. And I think probably at that position now. But I'm happy with this. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you have a go at it. It just shows you can do a mountain with acrylic still using a knife. And yeah, thanks very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in another episode. And don't forget, if you want to support this show, check out Patreon or join my Facebook, and you can send me a message or share your picture with the community on there. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. I'll see you in another episode. Cheers, bye.